Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Mystics MMOs. I am your host, Mystic Raven. All right. I don't think the meta trolls get it. After all this time, they still don't understand. Okay. At one time, I had inherited from a couple of players the most toxic builder, PvP builder in ESO. There's reasons for this. One of them being one of the most popular builds at the time that I released it was the Polar Shift. Basically, it was pretty gross. People attack you, they die. Right? Warden tank build. Very popular. Over 17,000 views 3 years ago. 169 likes. No, I did not like my own video. You like your own videos? Maybe one or two, but usually this is populated. Yeah, it was a popular build, rightfully so. I mean, it was pretty gross. It's even grosser now. I can't believe it actually is. But look, 39 dislikes, but I still got 17,000 over almost 18,000 views, and they don't get it. Like you can all hate me. It's not gonna stop it. You meta trolls can hate me every day. You can dislike it. You can just pile drive the dislikes. It's not going to stop it. It's not. It's not going to stop players from using it. Why? Because it works. My builds work. Now, Jesus. Now, when I take a look at the new one I just uploaded, it's actually doing really good. I've been requested to do it, but as you can see, I already have 9 likes. Once again, I do not like my own video. And 9 dislikes. That's to be expected because I get trolled a lot. I get trolled a lot. I get trolled by meta garbage. Players who, we know what we're talking about. And it's typically one guild, which is associated with Nefax, Asian God, and all those guys. Because they hate my guts. But they're idiots. Anyways. Yeah. You guys can hit dislike. You can get your entire guild to just flag all of the dislikes. It's not going to stop. The only one who looks like even more trolls and idiots are you guys. Jeez, Matesus. Oh my God, stop. Saying, we all know you like your own videos for multiple accounts. No, I have multiple accounts. I don't even have time to play my characters, let alone make multiple accounts. Did I watch that thing 17,000 times too? I'm wondering. Let's make 18,000 accounts and watch them, right? Like, huh? Right. I don't have time to even play all my tunes, let alone make... Could you imagine having that many emails? How would you even know how to do all the login? Would you just change the name and keep the password the same on all of them? I don't know. That's crazy. But yeah, they're going to hate me. They're going to hate me every day of the week. It's just going to happen. It's going to continue to happen. I don't know what to tell people, man. It is nuts. It is nuts, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's get into some gameplay, shall we? Yeah, say it. I can see where they're going with that, right? Does the Asian God still even play? I don't know. He used to rag on me, but he was affiliated with the other guys I know at one time, so... I don't know. But I know Neff and his guild, they're on my jockstrap pretty bad. That's okay. I get it. Oh, wait a minute. Do I even have food on this tune? Oh, at least I have it still. Whatever. I don't know. Most of the time, I don't even pay attention to what they're all doing. The only thing I always try to make sure is I'm not like replicating another person's build. And if I use a similar setup to what most people are doing, like Spell Power Cure, All Rooms, or whatever, I give my alterations based on, the class and the race. Because that makes a difference too, right? So that's what I do. So, But I always try to play to every race's strength. And, yeah, so... I don't even know what the dailies are. I just got done doing Ritz, uploading the CP configuration for the Polar Shift. So if you all wanted to know, I'll tell you what, the CP configuration for it even makes it worse. I'm just like, I was like, what? like, oh, gross. This is nasty. This is really nasty. I was like, snap. Tonight I'm hoping to get out my Sork, my Stam Sork PvP build. I won't get everything transmuted. I'll at least get one more piece. That's why we're doing this. I watched him a bit, but 1 second. I hate when that thing pops up. My news feed. I watched him a bit, but stopped when he started to divide up the builds into different videos. Got you. Once again, I go back to this whole saying, right? I have this philosophy. If it gets you through content and you like the build, nothing else matters. That's why I don't cut on players' builds, man. I like where you come from. By the way, guys, if you guys haven't checked out Sane, if you're a new player and you haven't acquired this gear, I'm recommending you guys go check out Sane Gaming's channel. He gets you guys there. He will put you there as a newer player. I'm telling you, man. The fundamentals are strong. The builds will get you through DLC content. I'm telling you, man. Sometimes people overlook some of the most littlest things, and that's what players need to do. Focus on what? Catering to, newer players. Players who don't do trials. Sane Gaming does that. Check him out. 1 second. Hello?
Hey, I was wondering if me, Clay, and the baby all get ready and we're going to go to the store and get stuff. Would you take us to the pool?
Can you give me an hour? Or 30 minutes.
Okay.
30 minutes. Okay. I got 30 minutes. I'm on the clock. Count. Tick, 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 tick. But anyways, yeah. So I always say, the biggest thing about any of this is, I don't know what the heck that is. What? Is, players definitely, there's just so many players, man. So many different target audience, man. And I just feel like a lot of times they cater to a specific target audience. That is not my target audience. Okay? So I don't even know what everybody's problem is. I just poke at them because sometimes they overlook obvious things. That's all. I get it. Oh. Anyways, I gotta do that. At least she was giving you a notice. Only here on Mystics MMOs, Dad. Okay, yeah. 30 minutes? Can I get 30? Thank you, dear. I appreciate it. Yeah, I couldn't imagine just having that many accounts, and viewing it. Man, seriously, if I could even afford to view, here's the thing. Like I said, I'm juggling a ton of characters. Sometimes, man, I'm like, shit, I have to get this out. I have to get this done. Oh, snap. Zoss is doing maintenance right now. What the hell am I going to do? I'm running around with my head chopped off, trying to do all this, and people are like, yeah, you're liking all your videos. Really? Wow. I'll admit I've liked a few of them myself. I'm like, damn, that's good. I'm gonna hit thumbs up on this. I'm not too proud to say any of that, but do I like all my videos? No. Do I just go ahead and watch my account, my videos a billion times? I will watch my videos to kind of critique myself in delivery. You know what I'm saying? As I have a good delivery, could I have edited more? Because I feel like a lot of people take a lot of time editing their videos, putting little effects and everything. And sometimes I think about doing that, but I'm like, it really doesn't make the video or the delivery that much better. The main thing is getting to the meat and potatoes and making sure everybody kind of understands where you're coming from when you put these builds together. The biggest thing for me these days is the video picture. I've been spending a little bit more time on those, because sometimes people judge a book by its cover before they actually read it. So I figured, that one should be a little bit more, put into. Other than that, everything else, maybe I can get 2 in, depending on which one. Adolf, what up, dude? When is your Mage Blade released for Blackwood? Looking forward to it. It's going to be coming after my after my should be next week. So I just got to transmute the stuff. I'm running out of transmutation crystals all the time. That's the biggest thing. But that one's coming out next week. And then tomorrow is the Bitter Winds tank build for the Warden. So I'll be releasing that tomorrow as well. Then I got my Sork Healer. That'll be hopefully by the end of this week. If not, next week with the Mage Blade. The Mage Blade I really like too. I really do. I really, really like the Mage Blade. I really wanted to use a couple of things on it, but like you've noticed as well, War Maiden with False God is just, you know, pretty damn good, man. Hell, I might even get 3 on this dungeon. What? What is cracking on me? I don't even care if we got a false tank, fake tank. Let's go. Let's just get this shit done. Oh no, we got a real tank. Well, maybe he's just geared up. That looks like a frost staff to me. Yabby, 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 yabby. One of my guildies always does that when they hear yabby, yabby, yabby. Yeah, I love these meta trolls coming in and be like, your builds. I'm like, yeah, if my builds suck, why are thousands of players using them? Okay? That's my question. Why does Zoss keep nerfing my builds too? You know how many builds Zoss has smacked of mine? More than I could like to admit. It's not my fault. This is my argument every time. Hey man, I did not make the set. I just comboed it together. It's your guys' fault for, you know, letting me do it. Yabba, yabba, yabba. Yabba, yabba. I'm trying, man. I'm like, yo, I've got like a ton of shit to do. Once I get the PvE stuff done, oh yeah, all the PvP grossness is coming, man. Someone's like, no one nicknamed you like the most toxic PvP builder. I'm like, yeah, right. I got videos of shit I should not have been able to pull off, and Zoss smacking to my hands left and right. Bad Mystic. Bad, bad, bad. What? Stop nerfing my shit. Yabby, yabby, yabby. I didn't do it! Snap! Yo! Let's be careful with that sharp object, please. Oh, wrong bar. That's fine. Yo! I don't think so there, dude. Jeez. I don't know. Yabby, yabby, yab. Garrett, bro, is this all you talk about? No, yeah, obviously. I'm gonna put you in timeout. Okay. Snoop, Mystic, you have a Briarheart on PS4 NA? Yeah, dude, I do. Well, I mean, I don't, it's equipped, but I used it, it wasn't for PvE. I wanted to say I actually used it in PvP at one time. For on some crazy build I was doing. But yeah, I love Briarheart. On there was a build I utilized it with. I'm using it PvE, which now I never had thought about it initially. I don't think I used Briarheart in PvE. I have to go look over the builds prior to this. But I was like, you know what? I mean, you have Burning Spellweave, right? And it has almost a similar effect, man. I was like, you know, I should totally take advantage of this. A lot of people, man, struggle with Warden healers. Because they don't weave. You have to weave with the Warden. God, you have to. You should weave with every healer. But, man, Warden, if you ain't weaving, people dying. Lightning Staff's just a lot more fun. Dude. Oh, snap. I almost fell. Snap. Ah! It's not my fault people troll me. I talk about other things. I just thought it was hilarious because people make all these claims. Oh, you like your own videos, and oh, you're not that. You know what? I'm like, dude, man, seriously? Get whatever. I agree. I'm usually not liked. I will agree with that. Typically, a lot of people don't like me. Doesn't mean they don't roll my shit. A lot of people, thousands roll my shit. Thousands. I'm like, oh snap. That's why all the other content creators, that's why they secretly come in here, all the other content creators. They're like, yo man, he's got like all these views on this build. How the fuck? We hate his guts. How the hell is he doing it? And then all of a sudden they realize, oh shit, we didn't go over that. Well, yeah, you didn't. Like this new VAT resto is dope, yo. I ain't even gonna lie about it. I have never loved a weapon so much. I have never liked any of the weapons. Like maybe the Master Bow. We all know I got a hard on for that in multiple applications. But anyways, I usually never give a shit, right? I really haven't. I'm like, oh, fuck. Don't start. Mystic drop. Okay. Okay. I'm here. No. Don't worry. Yay.
By the ebony blade, this is it.
Oh my gosh. I'll buy any if you don't need. I'd have to log on. I haven't been on my PS in over a year. So I might have to like update everything. So let me get on that. It might take me a day or two. I have not been on my PS even for a year. Oh, and shit. I hope I still have my disc. One of my kids moved out my disc. So let me check, Snoop. So long as my disc, I can find my disc and get it in there. Because I bought the disc version not knowing. Okay, listen to this. When you do a digital upgrade, you still have to use the disc. I was like, that makes no sense. Why do I still have to have the disc? And so unless you buy an original copy on your PlayStation, like a digital copy, you still have to use that disc even if you do digital upgrades. I did not know that. Oh my God. Magnan hits hard as DPS. Officially is my second favorite. Yo, Magnan is dope, yo. It is. So let me check, Snoop. Let me see if I can get that disc and stuff. Come back tomorrow, I'll let you know. Because I might have to do a digital upgrade. And if I do a digital upgrade, I'll just have to buy the base game. So, you know. But yeah, if I got any line... Like, that's the thing, too. Like, with the exception of 3 character slots in one class, I have max tunes. I have all my... I gave away all my crafting material and stuff when I left. But, like, gear-wise, besides the new content, all of my tunes are still decked. Like, so... That was the thing. I was like, I just haven't been on there for, Jesus, for a while. Imagine some people want to smack me. Ooh, get back on here. But, you know, I'm like, I had over 2,000 CP points, too. So, I think something like that. It was crazy amount of CP I had. You know? Crazy amount. But we were capped at 810, so whatever else. I might only be at 15. Something like that. It's a lot. It's a lot of CP I've got on that account. I'm only like 300 and something on Xbox. So I'm like, Yeah, Garrett, definitely don't troll me, man. I'll put you in timeout for being a bad boy. Not my fault, man. It's not my fault. Like I said, I don't know what I do. People just hate my guts. Well, I know what I do, and I know why they hate me. But, hey, this is my argument. If you were to do your jobs and stop doing dumb shit, I wouldn't have to point it out. And then when you troll me make fun of you for overlooking it and whatever else. It's been my existence in this game. Only reason I became a content creator because was stupid shit. Twice born stars, bis. What? It forced me to do it. It forced me. I didn't have a choice. Had that not ever happened, I would have never became a content creator. Think of the horrors, right? If people actually had a clue. I would have never became a content creator. You know? There's these things called indifferent curves, so there is no BIS. Well, shit, I'm not becoming a content creator. They got this shit locked down. There's somebody out there who has a clue. Yeah, you know. And then I leave thinking I left the game in good hands, only to find out we're going to stack all of this shit and ignore math. Oh, great. 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 Oh, man, for real? I'm not saying you can't stack anything. There's just ill effects to it. Then you become dependent. And if that's the case, when you're not in a trial, guess what happens? Wet noodle syndrome. Blah. And that's basics. And like, people were like, you made it up. Yeah, the internet, if you Google it, I made up all of these pages upon pages upon pages of other players posting about it since the beginning of MMO history. Like I said, I don't know what's up with this community. Every other gaming community is aware of this, except ESO community. Why? 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 Because they have moronic content creators. And I could respect them if they would say, yeah, we're going to take the diminishing return and capitalize on the modifier in these scenarios. I could respect that. I could totally respect it. Totally. I'd be like, okay, you know, at least you're being straight up with the viewers and saying, yeah, our DPS is going to be shit when we're not in a 12-man. But yeah, we'll still do more because of our rotation. But other than that, yeah, we don't give a fuck. Don't worry about your base damage, even if he's hitting harder than you are on base, than your crit. But hey, well, you don't need to know those details. Whack-a-mole. Whack-a-mole. Now, and I see Zoss doing it. I see Zoss going to eventually get really so fed up, they're going to nerf critical modifier somehow, some way. I don't know exactly how, but they're going to do it. They're going to be like, okay, we took your crit chance away from you to an extent to make your DPS suffer, but you guys are relentless, because what ends up happening, it's the same cesspool, right? Everybody's doing the same shit on the same builds. You can't do that. That's problematic. And the next thing you know, Zoss is going to be like, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to take your fucking critical modifiers out the door. People will fucking have a tissy. Boy, will the shit hit the fan then. If that was to happen, the shit storm will go. I'm telling you, man, I'm really getting like really back to back, just regular dungeons. Fuck yeah, man. I'm totally in on this. I need transmutation stones like a motherfucker. By the Imperium Light? So I'm commanded by the Imperium Light. Okay. I mean, at first, the content creators don't know me, says the trolls. Then they stop in here. Ugh, I swear. Well fought. Well fought. Get him. I mean, Remember years ago, if I was to come in with a Sork tank or a Sork healer, they're like, what is that? What is that? My healer? No, it's not. It's not a healer. Really? It's not? Oh, how far we have come, and yet still have so much more to learn. Imagine that. A lightning staff just caused off balance. Shit. Where's my frost staff when I need it? I'm an asshole. Hey, I did use the rod sword and board there for scaling at one time. So, eh. Those were long days of long ago. In a galaxy far, far away. Mystic challenged the meta. And every time the meta had changed. Oh my. I'm going to make a meme video one day going back to the Twice Born Star with Sharpen on Magtoons because it's Biss. Maybe even do the archives where there was those other content creators, HOTOR and some of the other ones who stopped in. Fucking, that was funny as shit. Are we doing that, boss, or no? No. Cool. Another off balance? Stop it. It's crazy, I tell you. It's nuts.
You won't stop me
Of course not.
with an army that's in the It's not the end.
It is not the end. It's the beginning. Like the mummy shit. I'll buy if you don't need. I'll definitely try to check, man. I'm returning to ESO after a 2-year break and moving to PC. Any suggestions for a Stamp Crow heal build? as a Khajiit. Stam Crow heal? Well, it would have to have morphs. Warden is the only one that has a Stam morph at the moment. Anyways, going down. What 4 slots would you suggest for Mage Blade and Warfare? There's a couple different options. The more CP points you have, the more you can rearrange based on scenario. And that's what's nice about the new CP system. So, for example, in a 4-man, the critical one to the flank isn't as beneficial because not all mechanics in trash you can flank. So you're better off taking like something like your single target, right? Or your AoEs. Like your thaumaturge, or let's say you have thaumaturge, you could focus in on the single target. So, but then in a 12-man, to be able to swap that slot is what becomes attractive to the new CP system. So that's what's really, really nice about the new CP. You can actually just re-slot based on the content. So, and then this way you're optimizing your DPS based on the scenario. When I found your channel years ago, I was glad I wasn't crazy running around anti-meta builds on Xbox. Yeah, it's really cool. Stam Crow doesn't have, though, a lot of morphs for Stam healing. That's the only problem. So, Warden does. The Wardens do. And so, let me show you. And now I gotta go. We'll take a minute here. Okay. But the Warden, I was able to do the Warden healer, which was really nice because there was a content creator from Russia who got a hold of me. He did every vet trial on hard mode on my Stamina Warden healer. I was like, no way! I never did it. I was a little leery even taking a Stam Warden into a trial. But he did it, and he has all these videos. His name's Yog something. But yeah, it's still on YouTube. But so flipping awesome. I was like, what? That is sick. But I knew it would work. Like I said, I'm the one who said, okay, we're going to go with Powerful Assault versus Spell Power Cure. And at the time, I always thought ZOS was going to implement it with, the Major Courage, like Spell Power Cure. They never did, though. And I never thought of putting it on a tank. I mean, obviously they do now. But, when I came up with this build, it's because I wanted to replicate something on mag side that would implement Hearses, which is a Stam version of Worm. But when we take a look at skills, a lot of my Soothing Spores, stamina base, right? My Echoing Vigor, stamina base. My Green Lotus, though it is whatever, this helps me with my light attacks on my weave, right? So I can, use my bow instead of my staff to heal. All right, Bird of Prey, Minor Berserk, right? So, and then I offer the Bull Netch. That increases Major Brutality and Major Sorcery, thus scaling my healing factor. The two healing, I never used to use Healing Springs, but I'm using the Master Staff. Even my Growing Swarm is stamina based that applies Minor Vulnerability. So all of my healing effects, with the exception of my ulti and my orbs and combat prayer, were all pretty much stamina. Expansive Frostcloak would get switched out time to time. I just implemented the Healing Springs because I'm using the Master Restoration Staff. But back in the day, it was a Restoration Staff bow build because I needed the Restoration Staff for the combat prayer. But other than that, and then I'd replace this with orbs. But other than that, yeah, it's all stam base. And the biggest thing about it was conversion. Soothing Spores being one of them, Bull Netch being another, being able to weave up with the bow to apply, the health one. You can do that with Psijic Order, though, maybe. I don't know. I'd have to take a look. You might be able to pull it off with Psijic Order abilities. So I would have to take a look. But there's not usually a lot of, stam conversions. So not say you can't do it, I'm just saying you would kind of be a little bit more dependent, even more than this, on maybe a few mag abilities. But would it be viable? You can always use Echoing Vigor. So nothing's outside the range. I saw Stam Healer Russian vids. Did you? Those were crazy. How do you replace Combat Prayer for Stam, or do you have to run Resto? Well, you can replace it with the Kieran set now. So you don't even need, which I actually have on this tune. You don't even need a Resto. But you'd have to replace Hearseys. Right? You wouldn't replace Powerful Assault. You just wouldn't. But could you replace Hearseys with Kieran? Yeah. Yeah. And that would give the Berserk without running a Resto. So, yeah, you can do that. And that's why I have it on this tune, actually. I actually do have it on this tune. I have an alternate backup set. Like, if they were to use Powerful Assault on the tank, I could switch it out for the Kieran. And then on top of it, I have all my purple jewelry already. Right here. I've already farmed this up. So dealing damage with a light or heavy attack, which you're using a bow anyways on a Warden. So you're doing light attacks, healing with a bow. And then you apply the major berserk to yourself and minor berserk to everybody else. So yeah, you can do it. Yeah. Imagine that. Right. Mystic had an answer. Crazy. No, it's all good. It's all good. There you go. There you have it. All said and done. It's all good. GOO. But yeah, man, I think the trolls need to have a reality check. I think they need to come to this sense that it doesn't matter if they get 100 people to dislike my videos. It doesn't even matter. People are going to watch me. Why? Because we've always said it in the beginning. Any class, any role, this is the ESO. And because of the ignorance and misconception of the meta, we always say, death to it. As always, I'm Mr. Craven. This is Mystics MMOs. Have a nice day, guys.